Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. So let's see what is coming in for you. Any of the zodiac signs may resonate with this, of course, and it's up to you to discern and read between the lines. I am merely just reading the cards and what I feel, see, and hear. All right, so let's see what comes up for your energy. Then we'll look at your relationship with a certain somebody. You may have already met them, perhaps they haven't come in yet. The good, the bad, the ugly, the people in and around you that may be good for you, may not be, and of course, those that may be trying to deceive you or keep you from your person. It all depends on what shows up in the cards, of course, your action towards this love and the outcome. So let's get started, collective, and see what you and your person's energy is at this time. Weave your destiny. So I like this card because it's essentially saying, look and take the time to really decide what your best life looks like. Now, you may have a dream job, a dream ability, or you have certain things that you're sure of that you could make money on, or that if you just had the right opportunity or the money or whatever the case is, you could really make a go of something here. So I feel like you are able to sit down and really think about, of course, what that best life may look like. Not a lot of people do these things anymore. And you want to know how celebrities do it. Well, this is how they do it. They design their own best life and they go after it. And not only do they look at a vision board or what they want for their life and keep preying on that. But they're also living it as if they already have it. And they are asking for this correctly, how to manifest. So I'm going to have a course on how to correctly manifest, or I'm going to have videos on that. I haven't decided if it's going to be a membership or whatever. I'm still doing my store. I just had a bit of a problem with the samples that I had, so I have to go back and revise a couple things and take a couple things out and do a little bit of work on there before I open up. So it's coming, I know, but I am, like I said, I am taking my time. But anyhow, let's get back to the reading. And I just want to say, don't forget to give a like, a share, and subscribe if you really like the channel, if you watch it quite often, or if you want to share this with someone else, that gets the word out about me and the channel and the kind of messages I give. All right, let's have a look here. Sacred Journey, Pilgrim. So it's kind of like a discovery thing where you go out and discover things as a pilgrim and be the first to do it, in essentially, or be having that adventurous side to yourself, or even spontaneous kind of energy, right? So you might be looking at doing things spontaneously, maybe about your destiny. Maybe you're going to just go out and research it. Maybe you're going to go and find out what you really want to do. Maybe you're going to go out and live life a little bit and see what it is that you want to do. Maybe you're going to go to the beach and just lay there and think about it. I don't know. But whatever it is, you're going to go after it. You're going to research it. And by researching it, you're actually putting action behind it. So that is a part of the manifesting journey. Embrace enlightenment. So there may be something that's coming to light or some type of creative idea that you're going to have about your destiny, about maybe what that might be for you. All right, let's have a look at your person. Let's do 3 cards for them as well. Please, spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light. Let's see. Oh, we got a twofer. We have enter your sacred space, commune with your fairy allies. Okay, so if you believe in fairies or your I guess your helpers. Now, that could be your spirit guides, that could be however you look at it, right? So, I mean, not everybody believes in that, but that could be a thing for you, okay? So take it however it resonates. And if you don't, perhaps it's a spirit guide that's kind of, you know, how they have the devil on one shoulder and then they have the angel on the other shoulder, and it's kind of like your conscious, it's sort of like your intuition trying to tell you something. And some people like to think of it in terms of a fairy giving you these words of advice or whatever the case is. However, it opens up that spiritual type of process for you. Okay. So, and it says, enter your sacred space, commune with your fairy allies or aides. Aids, yeah, fairy aids. Okay. And then we have take action. So essentially, it's saying go after what your heart is truly desiring and listen to your intuition about how to get there. And maybe needing to research, maybe you need schooling for it, maybe you need to look at what's online courses, whatever the case is to get to whatever that is. Now, just keep in mind, I will tell you this, with every good, there's always the opposite side of things. So I like to use celebrity status as one of them. Okay, you can become a celebrity, but then you also have the negative aspect. Okay, the positive part is you get fame, you're well known, you get a lot of money, you have this status, luxury, yada, yada, yada. The other side of it is that you can be condemned publicly. Um, you could fall from grace publicly depending on what you do. Um, you have everybody wanting a piece of you or something from you, of your fame or of your money or of whatever. And then you also have the other aspect of it is that you lose your privacy. You don't have your privacy anymore. Everybody wants something from you and you're being pulled in all these different directions. So, how you handle things is how this will go over publicly well for you or not, right? So you have to almost be a certain type of person to be able to handle the negative things, really think about what you're going to say, and not put your foot in your mouth because that could cost you your living as a celebrity, right? So, I mean, it's just you really have to be careful on that front. So, really decide what you really want to do as a part of that destiny. All right, let's see. What does it say? Shifts happen, stabilize your energy fields. Ah, so your person is really trying to, I feel like there's almost like a kind of magnetism here where kind of trying to balance out that field, and they may even feel your presence in times that you're close or nearby, and this may be what they're experiencing and not really understanding what that is. They're looking for somebody but they don't know who they're looking for. They just feel you close by or in the area or drive past their house, whatever it is. Their heart quickens and they know there's something important, but they don't know what it is. They just feel the energy, and it's maybe even looking for a certain somebody. And it isn't until you have eye contact that you're going to know who this person is. All right, we have a couple things on the fence here that you might be thinking of, or your person is thinking about. Um, Magic is alive. Ask your divine child. So we have that inner child, okay, and uh, what you might have seen the world through as a child, okay, with that awe and wow and firsts and cool and I want to see more, and just that childlike essence of seeing everything in an innocence or natural way of things, right? So essentially, it's saying go within yourself to see um, what magic you have alive inside of you. Okay, so I like this because this is possibly where you're magnetizing yourself here, or you're needing to tell yourself to magnetize to call in your person, or your person's needing to do that to call you in. So you might resonate more on this side than this side. So flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do for it to resonate for you. Okay. Let's see, explore other realms. So your person might be able to come and visit with you in another realm or another dimension, which could be astro traveling. And that is where they travel through their dreams and meet up with you. And you both discover each other through your dreams. But when it comes to the 3D world, this world where you haven't maybe met yet. Now, there could be a telepathic connection here as well, which could indicate a twin flame. All right, let's see. It says retreat into nature, solitude. So, needing to go outside, refresh, revitalize, smell the roses, whatever you want to say. I don't know. Some people don't have roses out yet, but spring is here. It's sprung. We are having like 29-degree weather, so almost 30 degrees here in where I'm at in Canada, in BC. So close to the border of the US. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. We have revealed truth that has long been hidden. So you and your person may have some things that you've hidden that you need to face for truth. This could also be hidden abilities that were kind of wondering about whether you had certain abilities, and it might be that you're needing to confront that and realize that, yes, you do. Everybody can um, have this relationship with spirit. Everyone can have those dreams come true. You have spirit guides that are waiting to help you get to where you need to go if you know how to listen. Now, one way is angel number meanings, which I do have a bunch of numbers here. I might just tell you for those numerology people out there. We do have the number one, no, three. It's so tiny. So, number three here. All right, for your side, I'm just going to go over some quick ones. We have 37, which breaks down to 10, which brings down to 1. We have 7. We have 4. We have, that's 12, that's 3. And 5. So definitely a change with that number 5 coming through in your energy. And same with your persons. Your person's having things go through here as well. Now you can add up all of those numbers and just punch in the one number to find out what your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are trying to tell you. Now, of course, you can only put 4 digits in, so, or 4 numbers, however you want to say it, and it only allows you to put 4 in and put spirituality behind that. So angel number meanings spirituality, and it will tell you the spiritual meaning of those numbers. A whole bunch of websites will come up, and just choose one that really resonates for you on that number. Sometimes they do a little blurb about what the number means, or gives you a little preview of what it means. And you can click on it and it will tell you more about it. So check that out, because the message you get from that number in this reading may be really vital to you. I do have for your theme today, you are meeting someone extremely special, 1111. So there is a frequency here that's kind of beyond what most love stories have. Okay. So we have 9, we have 5, we have 8, and we have 3. So there you go for your person side. And of course, then we also have the 3 on top. So put those numbers in for you and your person and find out what the message is for you and your person and what's meant to happen here. And that will kind of give you an insight to what's going on here. So let's just see here about how you might be feeling about one another. We're going to do you first. We have third parties. So somebody may be with someone already. You may be dealing with a karmic situation where there's three people involved. Okay. So this may be that they need to get rid of a karmic that they're with in order to come together with you, or you are with somebody that is a karmic to you. You're meant to walk away from somebody to learn a lesson, or your person is one of the two here. So, and it is showing up on your side. So, this may be that you are with somebody at this time and somebody else is meant to come in for you. Love language is gift giving. So perhaps in your childhood, that is how you had people show love, is by giving you a gift. It doesn't have to be a puppy, but whatnot. But you get the gist. So Spirit's saying, open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. So you will open your heart to this. You might be giving the gift, or they're giving you a gift. Let's just see here. And marriage. Oh, so somebody really likes you. Now, they may be married, maybe you're married, or somebody wants to marry you. Okay. Could be the third party that wants to marry you. Maybe you want to be married. And it could be your person that's going to ask you to marry them. Maybe you're going to ask your person to marry you. So, I mean, take it however it resonates. It's showing up. It could be taken many ways. So, take it however it fits for you. All right, your person is going to come in as a friend and help support in some way, shape, or form, give you a hand with something. It says fairy guides and friends give aid. So you may need some help with something, and your person's going to come in and help you, collective. They want to give you some honest communication. Perhaps they're going to tell you how they feel about you. Perhaps they are going to tell you that they have someone else in their life, but they like you, want to marry you, or something along those lines. Or maybe that's you telling that to this person. See, I can't make it up. Twin flame recognition. I was really getting that off the energy over here. And I really feel like that magnetism is there, and some type of telecommunications or telepathic communication here. So we're going to do the telepathic oracle cards. All right, well, let's get one more for your person. Natural evolution. So they don't want to rush anything. They just want it to go naturally. So day by day, flow by flow, be in the moment of things. And that's really important, to be in the moment. You're not thinking about the past. You're not thinking about the future too much, where you have to be married by a certain day, or having expectations that you have to have all these things by a certain age, or by this time next year, or whatever the case is. It's going to evolve naturally. And it's going to be a disguise. This person, same elements of this, oh, some elements of this relationship are hidden. And this may be where this third party is hidden out of view here. So, whether that's you or your person, it needs to have that communication that's honest here. So, let's see what you might be talking about in the telepathic uh sense. Okay, tell the tree what you really think. And this is a way of contacting spirit. In the old days, you would go to certain trees, meant certain different things, or different archangels or spirits that you were talking to, that would get the message to spirit, or you'd be talking to spirit directly through the tree. It's grounded, it's part of the earth, it's nature. It was a thing. So an elm tree meant something specifically, and an oak tree meant something different. And yeah, so it all depended on the tree that you went to. All right, so I got three here. So those are the three I'll get. Okay, barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. Now, this might be about going around a third party here. There is some confusion, so all seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers you need about which way you're meant to go if you are confused. An illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking fantasy for a real soul connection. So, if you are with somebody right now, this third party, okay? And if it's not you, it might be a person, okay? So, however it's resonating for you. If your person or if you are with this third party, okay, and you're confused about which way to go, and you're here thinking about someone else over here, this person over here, your twin flame, yet you're with somebody and you've kind of settled with it because it's comfortable, you know this person, you've been with them maybe for a little while, um, and you don't really want to step out of your comfort zone, you might stay and settle with that and, you know, let this other person go. However, you may understand that this is where your heart is, your heart's desire, and it's important to go after what your heart desire is. Otherwise, you're going to keep wondering, thinking about it, and it'll be forever on your conscience of whether you did the right thing about letting this other person go. Especially if you are confused or you have some type of illusion with this other person, this third party. So I'll wait for them to grow up. They're worth waiting for. They'll change when they get a little older. No, whatever you see right now is who they are. This is that illusion that you're having within yourself that they're going to see the potential that you see in them. But if they don't see that, they're never going to step into it. So even though you may see it and know they have the potential to be a certain type of person or how you want them to be, they don't see that, they'll never step into it. Or they, if that's not who they are, they'll never step into it. So don't be in that trap of avoiding, kind of try to avoid mistaking this fantasy for a real soul connection. Okay. So that's really important that you understand that. And past life. Okay. So this is somebody you've come into contact life after life. So this is a essentially a past life connection as well. And that might be why I was feeling so strong, because that you're going to feel like you know this person inside and out. It's going to be confusing because you maybe you've never met this person before, but you have this past connection with them, past life connection, and you may even be feeling whatever happened in your past life, because we come together with these people over and over every lifetime. So interesting. Let's look at the past life and see how you may have been in contact with this person or in what context you know this person from or how you relate to them. Maybe they were part of your family. We have a lot of different soul paths that we have, or people that path cross our path for a reason. And some are for forever, like the whole lifetime you're friends with them. They could be your family. Or they could be there just for a short while, right? But there's always a purpose. So you may have been a medicine man or woman in your past life. So maybe you were Native American or have some type of divination in using the herbs and the plants as it's like being a kitchen witch, which is having the herbs and the spices that you use to help certain ailments, right? So definitely like a naturopathic type of like eating organic and not having any of the pesticides and all that kind of stuff, just eating healthier. So this was a thing in your past life. We have persecution and inquisition. So you may have been persecuted or had to have some type of hearing or an inquisition about something that you were being accused of. Let's see here. We have imprisonment or slavery. So you may have been in slavery or imprisoned due to your witch-like type of energy or your medicine woman type of energy. It was like no back then, or there were certain things that were socially acceptable. Get one more. Ah, this was your spouse. So it may have been your spouse that put you in jail or prosecuted you. They could have been somebody that you were married to that and you went to the clinker. Now, you may have been somebody of the arts, which is usually indicating some type of divination. or some type of talent that you had, which medicine woman or man indicates that you had a real talent for being able to help people medically, maybe midwife type of thing, or as like a doctor, but weren't actually a doctor. Okay, you're just known in the community to help people. All right, so let's see who are the people in and around you that might be hiding something, or you're hiding a relationship or some element here of a third party. So maybe it's an ex, maybe it's a friend, maybe it is somebody that wants to get in the way. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so you are on your journey here. You are going towards your closing out all those cycles with the number 10 and heading to the new beginning of your journey, where an end of a cycle closes out for a new door to open, which comes to that number one, the new beginning, new opportunity to plant seeds. Wow. Journey to marriage. So are you engaged to somebody here and about to get married? Maybe you are married already. Let's see what's going on here. You might be a mature woman, or your person is. So, or this third party might be. Despair. So you might be really in despair because there's a change that's happened. Maybe you just married somebody and your true love shows up from your past life, and somebody that you have a twin flame with. Not every twin flame comes together. However, when they do, they're kind of really high level energy, and you have the ups and the downs, and you're able to navigate between those and still make it to the end of your life. You grow together and evolve together. So let's see about your person. There's some type of despair here. You might have just gotten married. All right, your person is being guided towards you. Ah, you might be going to court here to get married. Are you going towards your marriage here? And something's going on for your person. They might be in court, they might be a lawyer, they might be seeing you get married at a courthouse. Ah, somebody's having some type of change here when it comes to a house. So your person might be buying a house here. Let's see, what is this? Oh, your person has some sudden wealth, all of a sudden is purchasing a house here. So they might be moving into the area. You may have just met this person and they may have helped you in some way. You had a good conversation and there was some type of twin flame recognition on your person's side, but they may already know that you're with somebody, or you know they are with somebody. There's a hidden element here. It's going to be something you're not expecting, I feel. All right, let's see what this is on the bottom of the deck. Well, you're on the right pathway here. So perhaps, this third party. Now, if you're not getting married to this third party and you don't have a third party in your life, your person might be the one that is being guided to go to court, possibly for a divorce and settlement of a house and finances. So, I mean, however you feel about this. Now, maybe you're picking up on their grief. You don't know why you feel sad or in despair. And it could be this communication, this telepathic communication, and you're getting their feelings of how they're feeling in the moment. It mirrors, right? But you are on the right path. Now, you're meant to go down this path. Now, if it is to stay married to somebody, or if you are meant to get divorced, this person might be wanting you to get divorced and share the proceeds in order to come together. Now, maybe this is somebody that you were already married to that may be coming back. Now, what was that first card? Oh, yeah, the journey. Okay, there was something maybe you had to learn here about a marriage, or about marriage in general, about a mature woman, or you are the mature woman, and there's some type of despair here. Maybe your person is getting divorced from you. Maybe you are getting divorced from them. There's some element that's hidden here. Maybe you don't know this person has a lot of money. What is this third? I want to see what this third party says here. It's a karmic relationship. So you may be dealing with a karmic situation. So this may be causing some despair here. Perhaps it is a marriage of a friend. Maybe they're getting married and you want to be with this person. Maybe this is, I don't know. This is kind of messed up because I feel like if there is a marriage or an engagement here, there's going to be a breakup. Now, this could be that this person is already married. Maybe they are going to get divorced here, and that could be why the proceeds of the house, the sudden wealth, getting paid out for a divorce. Maybe there's alimony. I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe they got the house, they get to keep the house from the divorce, whatever the case is, whether it's you that's married or this person's married, you may be picking up on this. All right, alchemy. So you are an alchemist, and that means that you're able to take that energy and transmute it to something different. And I like this for you because I feel like you can take that negative and make it a positive. You're gonna try to change that energy of rejection. Maybe you're feeling rejected by this, or there's some type of rejection here that maybe you're rejecting an offer to get married to somebody in order to come together with this person. So you might be rejecting somebody. That might be why you're in despair. And you have that beautiful soul. So you're very beautiful. You have a presence about you that seems to really shine through. And this is that light. You might be um, a star seed or have some type of ability to really be in the up and up in that positive energy and not let a lot of things bring you down. Let's see, we got a couple more. Patience and self-love. So I see why you may have rejected this marriage proposal, and that is because you do have a beautiful soul, okay? And you're changing your worth. Somebody's not seeing your worth here, and they may have rejected you about a marriage proposal here. So maybe they wanted to get married to you, and maybe they changed their mind. Maybe you did. You're being patient because you are finding yourself once again. Some people put their whole life into the other person and live through that person's life. What are they doing? They didn't come home after work. I'm getting upset. I'm waiting for you to come home. You're not doing your own life. You're living through someone else's and not doing what your best life looks like. You're not going after what your dreams are, and therefore you're following someone else's dream. Now, if you are finding yourself again, you're finding out who you are again, and maybe a version of yourself that you always knew was there, but was always hidden. Perhaps this is the hidden aspect of yourself. You're becoming your authentic self. You're being who you are. That's just who you are. And there's nothing to be ashamed of in being who you are. All right. Let's see about your person. So you're learning about your self-worth. That's awesome. Okay, so there's something about a home. There's that guidance that I was talking about already, about being guided to come in, getting that help from above. There is a hole in the soul for your person at this point because of dealing maybe with a divorce. Let's see what else. And letting somebody go. So I feel like you're both kind of having some type of rejections, or well, you may have rejected somebody because they weren't seeing your worth. They weren't treating you like they should be. They didn't show that they saw any worth within you. Okay, and your person is letting go of someone as well. It looks like they're in a divorce already, going to court over a house and money. So what's on the bottom of the deck? Courage. So you both have the bravery here. With the top card is both your energies. Same with the pathway. You're both on the right path, and you both have some element of that the other person doesn't know about. And this may be about opening up about a proposal that you rejected, or somebody rejected you because they didn't see your worth. Your person, they will maybe want to tell you that they're getting divorced. So they may not be telling you that right away. So there's some elements that you're not knowing too much about at first. So let's see. And I feel like you're going to find out later and be pretty happy that they're getting divorced. And they're going to be happy that you rejected a proposal or an engagement. Do you leave them at the altar? I don't know. There is despair there. So they're not seeing your worth. You might be recognizing that they're not seeing your worth, and it's time to walk away. So those are the people that you might need to walk away from. They're not going to grow up. There's not going to, you might be in this illusion at this point, and same with your person. And this may be something you're talking about and not realizing that you're discussing it with your twin flame. Maybe you're recognizing that. Your person certainly does. So let's just see here what's coming through. Yeah, you're an inspiration. So you definitely shine from within. Like I said, you have that beautiful personality. You have that beautiful type of person that's on the upbeat and fun loving and like to have fun. All right, let's see. Yeah, there is going to be a friendship here. So it's going to become more as you kind of be around this person. All right. There's that courage once again, taming that beast, discovering what your dark side is, what your light side is, and trying to balance those two from within. So let's just see here. Passion, definitely going after what you're passionate about. And you may have rejected this person because you really felt a connection to this other person, especially if they're twin flame. That heartbeat quickens, you feel their energy. There's so much going on with that. Financial health, you're going toward this is going to really pay off for you, not in the aspect that your person has all this money. It's just your financial health could be love, like your abundance that you feel could be about love, not money. So that could be what this is indicating. However, it could mean that too that you're going to have things happen in your finances as well that's going to increase. So whatever you're doing for work, or that you want to start a business, maybe there's something to do with this other person that you're meant to be doing. Let's see. Oh, your person is transforming here. I like this because I feel like that natural evolution, your person is in that part of their journey where they know they have to live in the moment day by day and not worry about the future, not worry about the past, but be in the now and appreciating the people in and around them that are around right now. Time goes by so quickly as well. So it's important to voice how you feel about other people and what they mean to you. Protection. Your person wants to protect you. They are protected, and it's like it's like they hold what they love and care about, and they protect that. So it's whoever they're in love with, whoever they love as a family member or in-laws or whatever, however it crosses paths with this person, they're going to protect that love and the people in and around them. Ah, look at this. They're having the answers from spirit guides as they're being led towards this new beginning. I love this. And there's a lot of clarity. You're both clear on what you're meant to be doing here. And I really like this. I don't really feel I need the tarot cards, but we're going to do your intuition. Oh, okay. Aha. There's going to be some healing here, and it looks like you're both going to heal one another. You both may be healers, which is amazing because then you are able to heal the pain that you've gone through, this despair, and same for your person about going through some type of divorce and going through the assets and all that stuff. So let's just see what we have. Ah, yeah, there's that love, that Ace of Cups. This is a healing love you're going to have together. You might even isolate with this person to kind of um, have those moments. Like you can be in somebody's space and still be doing your own thing and feel like you're together, even though you're not doing something together. You're doing your own thing, they're doing their own thing, and there's this nice silence between you two where you don't have to have talk to occupy the space. Okay. um there's a lot of options that you might be wanting to do here in regards to this love. You both may be making choices, or there's many opportunities here to make some decisions. Now, you might have there might be some things that are unclear here, but I feel like they're going to come to light with those awakenings. So, and you're going to talk passionately about things. And I love this because this is that inspirational type of energy coming through, about fresh ideas and some type of enthusiasm towards this. I really do like this for you. Collective. This went on a little longer than I had hoped to. I've explained too many things that some of you may have already heard before in some of my readings when I come across those feelings again. So we have medium hair length or color. There's blonde. So perhaps you have a medium hair length that is blonde. Maybe you have a busty chest. Maybe you are Australian, or there's some Australian heritage, or you're going to Australia. Australia may be something that is in the cards for you in regards to where you're going to go. Maybe that is where you live. Maybe you wear white clothing because of the heat. Whoa, we have something here. Oh, maybe you have Hispanic or Latino within both of you, because it is on the fence here. So you might be wondering what your heritage actually is. And sometimes it's fun just to do that DNA test and find out which parts you may have in your DNA, which might be a little different than your sibling. It's kind of interesting. So we also have the Black or African American, and we have, of course, curly hair. Now, this could also be a third party. It doesn't have to be, if it's not you and it's not your person, it could be a third party that is with these distinctive attributes. Let's see. And somebody here is very powerful, possibly due to whatever it is that they do for a living. And we have a redhead. So we have blonde, we have red hair. It doesn't have to be dark hair. So uh, let's see here. And we have striking eyes. So this is beautiful, and a skin condition. So there may be certain elements here that fit you, your person, or this third party. So, however it resonates for you. And of course, I always say it doesn't have to be anything that is part of your reading. I just throw them in there for fun. Sometimes they really resonate. Whatever does, take. Whatever doesn't, let it go. And leave for someone else. All right, you guys. 1111, you are meeting someone extremely special here, and it is that twin flame recognition, which is a really powerful type of connection, very intense, very electrical frequency where you feel that other person, like I was explaining before, and you keep finding one another or running into each other. um, you often have them on your mind and you feel whatever they are thinking, even or feeling, because that telepathic connection that you may have with them. So you're going to have a lot of values and a lot of things in common with this person, and you're going to yearn for them. Like your heart will ache for that person if they're not with you, if there's away doing something. maybe on a trip or something, your business trip or whatever, you're really going to yearn for that person and want to be with them. So, anyways, that is what I have for you, collective. So, please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. And share it with somebody that you feel may really benefit from the reading or may really resonate with this. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.